So Representative Gonzalez, another question that I had for you is, what are the programs that you're finding to be very successful within your own district in Hartford, Connecticut?
You said when you said, well, I will say that that I know that they start a program in Hartford, and they start a program with the merchants in the downtown area.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, I was very surprised because I said, wait a minute, they are bringing this program, there's this kind of service here, and I thought that I thought that it was going to be the Latino community, but the poor community, but then when I find out that the program, they start the program at downtown area,
Mm-hmm.
with people with resources, they were going to be able to pay a monthly fee. And then after 6 months, they were planning to use those resources to bring the service in the poor community.
Okay.
So it was very interesting. It was very interesting because they were planning to use those resources. Well, we know that in our community, we have a lot of people that can't afford that, and sometimes they will have they will think like, do we pay for this? Or we can buy, I don't know, maybe a prescription or something, So you have sometimes to think about, how you're going to use, your resources, because they are poor people in the community. They live in a fixed income,
Yeah.
and that's very, very important. We know, and we know that this as broadband technology is very important, but we also have to be sure that we have the program here.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the people here in this other. So how can we bring the people that they can afford to the access? Okay, because you can bring the service to the community, but if the people don't have the resources, how are they going to connect? It's a need. Yes, it's a need for the Latino community,
Mm-hmm.
and also it's the need of the service, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
We have a need. And what I'm planning and that's my goal is to be sure that we can work all together. To be sure that we can fill those needs in our community,
Mm-hmm.
and in the same time fill the needs of the new technology.
Right.
This is not one way. This is two-way street.
Yeah.
And to be able to connect, both, we have to work together. And when I say together, I'll say elected officials, organizations in the community. How can we improve that? I think that we can use like Latinos organizations in our community, so they can get to the people in the community, elected officials, and how we can allow minority to get involved into this business. Because you bring a business like, in your community, you have people that know the community.
Right.
So it's going to help. So this is about all of us getting together, and working together for benefit of the community, and also for the broadband action. This is an industry that is looking to provide services, but at the same time, we all know this is business.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, based on the conversation that we're having now, I think it's obvious to our viewers that you have a great passion for this issue. And moving forward, I have no doubt that NHCSL will continue to be at the forefront of this policy debate. And I guess to close this interview, my last question for you is what is your biggest goal that you think NHCSL can fill in getting the message out to your communities?
Well, when you said before a passion, let me tell you this, that I learn every day, and like me, I know it's a lot of people out there hungry for information.
Yeah.
And we learned that today during the conference, that it's a lot of people out there that are crying for this kind of services. But what about the information? Let's bring information to the community, even in Spanish. You don't have nothing in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Let's provide people what they really need. And that's what I'm right now. I'm thinking and trying to organize with the organization, with NACSL, how we can help to provide, how we can help to get into the community, to get into the people, to inform them. And I think that that's my opinion, that's my number one goal. People need to know what's going on. You want to improve, at your quality of life. You want to reach your goals. This is the way.
Yeah.
This is the way you do that. But how can we provide the information to the people? This is the way you're going to reach your goals, and so they can use and take advantage of all of this.
Excellent. And for our viewers, to get a lot of the information that Minnie's sharing with us, as well as more information about the National Hispanic Caucus of State Legislators, you can go to nhcsl.org. You can also visit politic365.com for more information about our interview with Minnie, as well as NHCSL, and for the latest political news coverage of the day. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.